You've been rushing through life trying to solve everything as fast as possible, but you're feeling more lost and tired than ever. Buddhist monks discovered over 2,500 years ago that there's an incredible paradox. When you finally stop running and start slowing down your mind, your entire life changes at a speed you never imagined possible. It's not laziness, it's not giving up. It's the deepest wisdom that exists. When you learn to observe your thoughts like clouds passing in the sky without trying to control or judge them, something magical happens. Your anxiety decreases, your decisions become clearer, and you start attracting exactly what you need without forcing anything. Buddha taught that suffering comes from the rush to want things to be different from what they are now. But when you embrace life's natural rhythm, it conspires in your favor in ways that will leave you amazed. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your like and comment from which part of the world you're watching, because now I'm going to tell you everything. Are you moving so fast that you feel tired and lost? You wake and you rush. You hurry through small tasks. You try to finish many things quickly. You feel busy inside. Your mind jumps from one thing to the next. Your body feels tired. Your head feels full. You may sleep poorly. You may eat quickly and not taste your food. You may miss small, simple moments that matter to you. Rushing makes clear thinking hard. When you move too fast in your mind, decisions feel unclear. You may choose the easiest thing in the moment. You may push hard tasks away. You may react with strong feeling when small problems appear. Your energy goes to fixing the next urgent thing. Big and small decisions mix together. You lose time and energy on things that do not matter. You may feel regret later. Rushing also makes feelings stronger and more confusing. When the mind moves fast, it pulls feelings with it. Anger can rise quickly. Worry can grow without quiet. Sadness can feel heavy and fuzzy. You may not know why you feel this way. You may tell yourself many stories about what went wrong. Those stories can add more stress. The mind can spin. The body can tighten. The hands can clench. The chest can feel heavy. Slowing down changes this pattern. Slowing is a simple choice you can make again and again. Slowing down is not laziness. Slowing down is not giving up on your goals. Slowing down is a calm way to meet each moment. When you step back from the rush, the mind can rest for a short time. When the mind rests, it can see more clearly what needs attention. When the mind rests, it can see what can wait. That clarity saves energy. It helps you act with more care. Small pauses change the tone of your day. A short pause can shift how you feel for the next few minutes. A pause can lower a fast beat in the chest. A pause can slow a racing thought. You do not need long time or perfect quiet to pause. A pause can be one slow breath. A pause can be 1 minute of quiet sitting. Many small pauses add up. They change the shape of a day that once felt crowded. When stress lowers, thinking becomes clearer. You can see more options. You can hear your own values and needs. You can notice the next step that is useful. Actions feel steadier. You do not push too hard or give up too soon. You can hold a calm decision for a moment. The calm helps you test an idea without rushing into a big move. You can try a short step and then watch what happens. This practice is not new. For 2,500 years, people have used simple attention practices to help the mind rest. They learned a deep truth. When the mind slows, inner change can happen faster than you expect. This is not a hard trick. It is not a fast fix. It is steady work. The practice is simple. It asks you to stop the rush inside for a short time and to watch what is there. Slowing down is a skill. You can train it with small repeated moments. You do not need long hours at first. Short, regular practice works well. A few minutes each day helps. Short pauses many times in a day help more than one long session far apart. Habit grows from many small moments. Over time, the mind learns a new rhythm. The body learns to rest more easily. The mind learns to notice before it reacts. Start with the idea that small steps matter. You do not have to change everything in a day. You do not need to stop tasks or stop caring about goals. You can choose one small change now. You can take one slow breath before you answer a message. You can take one slow breath before you speak to someone. You can look at your food before you eat. These small acts slow the mind for a short time. Repeating them makes them habits. The habit gives you more calm across a full day. Slowing changes how you do your work. When you do one task at a time, you do it more clearly. You will see mistakes earlier. You will feel less stress at the end of the day. Your work will require less redoing. You will notice the exact next step and do it. This step saves time in the long run. You use less energy for the same work. You may finish with less exhaustion. Slowing also changes how you rest. Rest that comes after a fast day can feel thin and short. If your mind keeps rushing in the evening, sleep will not feel good. Small pauses throughout the day help the mind slow down at night. You may sleep more deeply. You may wake with more energy. Rest becomes true rest and not a short pause before the next rush. Slowing affects how you meet other people. When you slow, you listen more. When you listen, you hear more clearly. You notice what the other person truly says. You can answer with a calm voice. You can take a moment to check your feeling before you speak. That pause helps you avoid sharp words. Simple presence is a gift to others. It shows respect and care. It builds trust and calm in your relationships. You will meet resistance. The mind will push to hurry. The schedule may feel heavy. You may feel bored with small pauses. You may want to skip practice. Notice this push without judgment. Say quietly in your mind, "I feel resistance." Do not punish yourself for the resistance. The simple act of noticing the resistance makes it less powerful. Keep steps gentle. Use small goals you can keep. A steady path is better than a harsh start that burns you out. Boredom is part of learning to slow. At first, sitting quietly may feel dull. Thoughts seem louder at first. Do not stop because of this feeling. Keep a short, regular time for practice. Over days, the mind will accept short quiet more easily. The feeling of boredom will change. The mind will learn a different rhythm. This slow habit will help you in busy hours and in hard moments. Slowing is a practical choice for decision-making. Rushed choices often lead to regret. When the mind is calm, you can see options more clearly. You can notice what needs action now and what can wait. You can break large tasks into small steps. You can test an idea with one small action. Then you can adjust with calm attention. Small testing lowers error and builds confidence. Steady choices bring better results than hurried action most of the time. Keep rules gentle. Strong, strict rules can make you anxious. If you set a rule that is too hard, you may break it and then feel worse. Choose simple steps that fit your life. Short checks many times a day work well. For example, take one short pause before you answer a difficult email. Take one slow breath when you feel the urge to react. Put a small reminder in a place you see often. Link a pause to a daily action you always do. These help the habit grow. The breath and the body are simple places to start. You breathe all the time. You can use the breath as a clear moment. When the mind jumps, return to breathing in and breathing out. Feel the rise and fall in your chest or your belly. You do not need to change the breath at first. You only need to notice it. Body sensing helps too. If your shoulders are tight, notice the tightness. If your stomach feels heavy, notice it. Soften the tight place when you can. This quiet attention eases stress in the body and mind. You do not need a perfect space to practice. You can sit for a few minutes in a living room. You can pause for a single breath while standing at a sink. You can slow for a moment while walking to the car. The point is regular small moments. They build a new habit of attention. Regular pauses grow the skill of slowing. This practice is open to any person in any place. Watch for small changes over time. You may not feel a large shift in one day. After a few days, you may notice small calm moments. After a few weeks, your mind may react less. You may find it easier to choose clear steps. You may notice your words are calmer in conversations. You may feel less tight in your shoulders. Keep a simple note of your practice. Write one line each day about how calm you felt. This small record helps you see steady change. This practice can work with other kinds of help. If you are dealing with strong anxiety, deep sadness, panic, or severe stress, ask for professional support. Mindful slowing supports many people. It is not a full replacement for medical or clinical care. Use the practice as a support for other help when that is needed. Ask a trusted person or a trained helper if you feel overwhelmed. Combining care and practice often brings better results. You do not need to be perfect at this. You will miss practice days. You will get busy. Do not use those moments to criticize yourself. Notice the urge to judge and breathe. Start again with one small step. The path of slowing is a long practice. Small returns matter. Each small pause is a new chance to slow the mind and see clearly. Here are simple steps you can try now. Stop and take 3 slow breaths. Feel breathing in and breathing out. Notice the body as you breathe. Let a few thoughts pass without judging them. Choose one small task and do it with full attention for a short time. Try a quiet sit for 5 minutes today if you can. Repeat a short practice the next day. Keep the steps short and steady. Slowing down is not passivity. It is not doing nothing. It is a calm way to act from clarity. When you slow, you see more. You use your energy better. You feel steadier. You make clearer choices. You meet your tasks with care. You meet people with more presence. That gentle shift can change your day. It can change how you live. Sit quietly for a moment. Do not try to stop your thoughts. Do not try to push them away. Watch thoughts as they come and go. Notice them with soft attention. Name or note them if that helps. Say in your mind words such as thinking, worry, or plan. Do not chase any thought. Let each thought pass on its own. Keep returning to the quiet noticing. This is the first step to slow the rush inside. The first step is to notice your thoughts without trying to stop them. You do not hold them. You do not chase them. You simply watch. This watching is quiet and steady. It gives the mind a small rest. When the mind rests for a short time, it can see more clearly. Noticing thoughts is simple to learn. You will practice for a few minutes each day. Short and regular is better than rare and long. Find a quiet place if you can. Sit comfortably with a straight but relaxed back. Close your eyes or lower your gaze. Let breathing be natural. Start with 2 to 3 minutes. If that feels possible, keep it daily. When you sit and watch thoughts begin, you will notice many forms. A thought may be worry. A thought may be planning. A thought may be memory. A thought may be an image. A thought may be a sound or a word. Some thoughts feel heavy. Some thoughts feel light. You do not need to change the thoughts. You only notice them and let them pass. If a thought pulls you into a story, simply notice that you are in a story. Say in your mind the word thinking, then let the thought move on. You do not need to follow the thought. If the mind begins a long chain of ideas, notice that it has gone and come back. Say a gentle note such as planning or worry in your mind. Do this without judging the thought. Do not say that the thought is wrong. Do not argue with your mind. Judging makes the mind tighten and push more. Kind attention opens space. The act of noting is small and strong. It does not change the thought right away. It changes how you meet the thought. You move from being pulled by every idea to noticing them. This shift gives a small space between feeling and reaction. That space is useful. You can use that space to choose a careful response. Practice this in simple moments. Notice thoughts while you sit for a few minutes. Name the thought with one word. Say thinking if you want. Or say worry, planning, memory, or judgment. Use small words that are easy to hold in the mind. Do not try to find a perfect label. A label is just a note to show what is present. If you use names, the thoughts often move faster. Sometimes the mind will return again and again to a theme. Notice the pattern without pushing it away. You can say thinking about work or worrying about money if that helps. Speak the label quietly in your mind. Let the label be gentle. After you note the thought, return to simply watching. If you notice anger, say the word anger. If you notice sadness, say sad or tired. Naming moves feeling without needing to change it. You do not have to go into the memory that made the feeling. Simply name the feeling and let attention rest on the body for a moment. If you lose the thread, simply notice that you lost it. Do not be hard on yourself. Learning this takes time. Each moment is a chance to try again. If you fall asleep while you sit, that is a message from the body. Sit more upright if you want to stay alert. If you feel intense emotion, stop the sit and breathe with care. Find a helper if strong feelings do not ease. This practice of noting thoughts changes your relationship to the mind. You will feel less pulled by every idea. You will find small pauses in the day that stop automatic reactions. Use the practice before tasks that make you anxious. Take one quiet moment before you answer a message or pick up the phone. Take a breath before you speak to someone when you feel upset. Use quick noting while you move through daily tasks. If a thought of worry comes while you walk, name it in your mind. You can keep the mind attentive and quiet in small moments. Practice while you wait in line or wait for a bus. These small moments add up. Do not aim to stop thoughts. That goal makes practice hard. The real aim is to change your relation to thoughts. You learn to notice rather than to be taken by them. This will reduce panic and worry over time. It will help with scattered thoughts and busy plans. Keep practice small and kind. A few minutes each day builds the skill. If you miss a day, begin again without blame. Gentle repeat matters more than strict rules. You will notice when thoughts are strong and when they are soft. Do not push away strong thoughts. Keep attention steady and breathe. If a painful memory appears, you can name it and rest with the body. You do not need to relive the story. Keep the noticing gentle. If thoughts grow louder, you can open your eyes and look around. Look at a simple object and notice its shape and color. Then return to quiet sitting when you can. Use noting in conversations. When you feel the urge to interrupt, simply note the urge in your mind. Say urge or interrupting and keep listening. This helps you hear more and react less. Use noting when you check email. Pause for one slow breath before you reply. Notice the thought that urges you to respond quickly. Name it and choose your response. This simple pause often changes the tone of an answer. Keep the practice light. If it feels heavy, reduce the time. Try 1-minute sessions when you are very busy. If you can give 5 minutes, that is good. Remember, the aim is steady, gentle work. Some days thoughts feel calm. Some days they feel loud. Both types are part of the practice. Keep watching without trying to fix anything. You will learn patterns in your mind. You may notice that worry rises at certain times. You may notice that planning fills your thinking before sleep. Use that information gently. If worry comes at night, make a small plan before sleep and then notice the thought. Do not use the noting to avoid action when action is needed. Noting makes the mind clearer so action can be wiser. Use it to see what needs to be done now. Use it to decide what can wait. Keep the mind steady and small actions will be clear. When you practice noting thoughts, you will feel less carried by emotion. You will notice choices more clearly. Small, steady practice can change how you meet stress. Make a habit of short sits and quick notes. Set a small reminder if that helps. Link a pause to a daily action, for example, after washing your hands or before you eat. Keep labels short and easy. When you first learn, you may forget to note. A reminder can help you return. Use an alarm or a small note in a place you see. Do not make practice into a burden. Let it be light and steady. If you feel doubt about your practice, tell yourself that it is a learning process. Do not push for fast results. Small, steady steps are enough. When you work, you will notice the mind change. You will feel pauses in your day. These pauses are small openings to choose. You can respond with more calm. Noting helps when plans feel messy. When planning fills the mind, note planning and then make one small step. This reduces scattered energy. If worry is loud, make a short plan and set it aside. Then return to noticing thoughts. Doing this reduces the power of worry over time. Do not use noting to avoid feelings that need attention. If a feeling requires action, name it and then act. Noting gives you a clearer start for action. practice with patience. Use the 2-minute or 5-minute sits when you can. If you cannot sit, take a 1-minute pause and note thoughts. Short pauses are powerful when used often. You can practice noticing with a friend. Sit together and keep the silence for a short time. Share notes after the sit about how you felt, not about who did it right. This practice can build trust. If you feel shame, notice shame without adding a story. If you feel anger, notice anger and check your body. Do not let the thought run the action. Note the thought and then take a breath. This pause can change your response. If you feel shame or guilt, use noting and then speak to a trusted person. A therapist or a counselor can help when feelings stay strong. Noting is a support, not a cure. Use it with other care when that is needed. Over time, you will sense a calm edge in your thinking. You will find that decisions feel clearer. You will make fewer hasty choices. You will hold less reactivity inside. Keep a simple note about your practice. Write one line each day about how calm you felt. This small record helps you see steady change. You may not see fast change, but small steps add up. If you feel stuck, ask a helper. Do not expect the mind to be quiet all the time. Quiet moments are small windows, not a permanent state. Use them to choose well, and then return to action. When you notice thoughts, you also notice body signals. A tight neck or a heavy chest are signs of stress. Name these sensations and keep watching thoughts and body together. This joint attention helps feelings move more easily. When you name a feeling, you do not lock it. Naming gives a small space for the feeling to shift. Keep coming back to the simple act of noticing. Practice makes the skill stronger. Over time, you will feel that the mind is less hurried. You will notice more space in the moments between thoughts. You will find that you can choose calmer actions in the middle of a busy day. Keep the practice simple and steady, and the change will be steady too. Noticing thoughts is the ground for other practices. When you see the flow of thoughts, you can choose a steady point to return to. A steady point helps the mind rest for a moment. You can use the breath as that point. Breathing in and breathing out is always present. When thoughts pull, return to the breath. The breath will be the focus for the next practice. Here is a simple guided practice you can use now. Sit with a straight but relaxed back. Close your eyes or lower your gaze. Let breathing be natural. Notice any thought that appears. If a thought comes, name it with one word. Say thinking or planning or worrying. Do not follow the thought. Let attention rest on watching. If the mind drifts to a story, notice the drift. Note the drift and return to watching. Do this for 2 to 5 minutes to begin. If your mind resists, try 1-minute sessions. When you can practice daily, you will build the habit. Here are common problems and simple ways to work with them. Problem 1 is that thoughts may multiply. When that happens, keep noting each thought briefly. Do not try to stop the multiplication. The mind will slow if you keep gentle attention. Problem 2 is that you may judge yourself. If you judge, note the judging quietly and let the judgment go. Do not punish yourself for wandering. Problem 3 is sleepiness. If you become sleepy, open your eyes and sit more upright. Change the time of day if you are very tired. Problem 4 is distraction from phones and noise. Turn devices to quiet when you sit if possible. If noise is present, note the noise and return to watching. Problem 5 is that you may want immediate results. If results feel slow, remember that small changes add up. Patience with practice is key. Here are steps to use noting in a busy moment. Stop if you can. Take one slow, deep breath. Notice the thought that made you react. Name it briefly. Then look at what must happen next. Choose one small step and do it. This method slows the push to react. You will not lose time by pausing for a breath. You will act with more care. If you make a mistake, notice the thought that made you act. Say sorry if needed and learn what will help next time. This is part of learning and growing. When thoughts repeat, use a longer note. Say, I am worrying about job, or I am planning the day. This longer note gives the mind a clearer label. If thoughts come in strong waves, sit and watch the wave of thought. Notice its rise and fall. Name the feeling that is present. Breathe and wait until the wave moves on. If the wave stays strong, seek help from a trusted person. This practice is not a replacement for care when care is needed. Use noting with professional help when that is required. Some people find it helpful to use a short phrase. Try saying noting or watching as a simple cue. Keep the cue soft and steady in your mind. Do not push to force silence. Let silence come when it comes. Keep returning with kindness. Reward small wins. Notice when you move through a difficult hour and keep going. Over weeks, small changes become more visible. If you want, use a simple chart to mark days of practice. A one-line note is enough. The breath is an easy, steady point to return to after noting. Try it. After you notice a thought, bring your attention to your breathing. The breath is something you always have with you. You can return to it at any moment. It is simple to find. It is a clear way to calm down for a short time. You do not need special tools. You only need to notice breathing in and breathing out. Start by finding a comfortable position. Sit with a straight but relaxed back. You can sit on a chair or on the floor. Let your hands rest on your lap. Close your eyes if that feels safe. If you prefer, keep your gaze soft and low. Let the jaw be soft. Let the shoulders drop a little. Do not force the body. Let it be easy. Now notice the breath. Do not try to change it at first. Just feel breathing in and breathing out. Where do you feel it most? Some people feel breath in the chest. Some people feel it in the belly. Place one hand lightly on the belly and one hand on the chest if that helps. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the rise and fall where your hand rests. Keep the breath natural. Let it be gentle and easy. If you try to make the breath too big, you may feel dizzy. If the breath is shallow, that is okay at first. Notice how the breath is now. Notice the speed. Notice the depth. Do not judge the breath. Just watch it as it is. Try a short breath check. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. Do this 3 times. Count the breaths in your mind if counting helps. Use words like 1, 2, 3 in your mind. Keep the count soft. Do not strain to match the count exactly. If you feel lightheaded or uncomfortable, stop the counting and breathe naturally. After a short check, you can guide the breath a little if you want. Breathe in for the count of 4. Breathe out for the count of 6. Make each breath gentle. The exhale can be a bit longer than the inhale. Make the length comfortable. Do not force the breath. If the count feels too long, use shorter counts like 2 and 3. Always keep breathing easy. If you feel dizzy or short of breath, return to normal breathing. Stop the exercise and sit quietly. Take gentle breaths. If discomfort continues, stop the practice and move slowly. Seek help if needed. The breathing practices are gentle. They are not a medical treatment. If you have lung or heart problems, check with a health professional before doing longer breathing exercises. Use the breath as a short break in daily life. Before you answer a message, take one slow breath. Before you speak, breathe in and breathe out once. When your mind rises with worry, stop and breathe slowly for a few breaths. These small pauses can change how you react. You do not need a long time. One breath can slow a fast thought. A few breaths can lower a quick rise of feeling. Try a guided practice of 5 minutes. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes if you want. Let your body be still. Breathe naturally. Notice breathing in and breathing out. If thoughts come, note the thought and return to the breath. Say quietly in your mind the word thinking when a thought appears. Do not follow the thought. Let it move on. Keep the attention on the breathing. If the mind wanders many times, that is fine. Keep bringing it back to the breath. You can also practice shorter times if you are busy. 1 minute is enough to begin. 2 minutes is good for many days. The key is regular practice. Short daily work is better than rare long sessions. Try to breathe for a short time each day. Build the habit with small steps. Use the breath to notice tension in the body. When you breathe, check the shoulders. Are they high or tight? Let the shoulders drop a little as you breathe out. Check the jaw. Is it tight? Let it soften as you breathe out. Feel the neck and the chest. Feel the belly. Breathe into the place that feels tight. This does not mean you force the breath into the place. It means you keep attention there as you breathe in and breathe out. Often tension will soften a little with simple, steady breaths. When emotions are strong, use the breath to hold a small space. Name the feeling quietly in your mind. Say sad or angry or tired or scared. After you name it, take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Keep the breath soft. Do not try to make the emotion stop. Just notice the feeling and breathe. Naming helps the feeling move. Breathing gives the body a calmer rhythm while you wait. Practice breathing while you move. You do not need to sit to use the breath. When you walk, notice breathing in and breathing out. Match the breath to your steps if you want. Take a breath in over a few steps and breathe out over a few steps. Keep the pace easy. Walking and breathing together help the mind and the body meet the present moment. If you feel stuck with strong panic or deep anxiety, breathe gently and seek help from a health professional. Short breathing helps many people. It is not a replacement for medical care. If breathing practice makes panic worse, stop and ask for support. A trained helper can show safe methods and support you through strong feelings. You can use simple breath cues during a day. Place gentle reminders where you will see them. Put a small note on the bathroom mirror that says breathe. Put a note by the computer that says one breath. Link a breath to a daily habit like after brushing teeth or before starting a meal. These small links make practice easy to keep. Try a longer breath method if you want a structured pattern. Sit with a straight back. Breathe in for the count of 4. Hold the breath for the count of 1 if that feels comfortable. Breathe out for the count of 5. Keep the holding short and easy. If you feel any strain, drop the hold and return to in for 4 and out for 5. Do these breaths for 1 minute or up to 5 minutes if you feel good. End the practice by breathing naturally and noticing the body. Some people like a steady equal breath. Breathe in for the count of 4. Breathe out for the count of 4. Keep the breath soft. This method is simple and safe for many people. If you feel lightheaded, stop and breathe normally. Wait until you feel steady before trying again. A gentle practice is focused breathing. Sit and bring full attention to the path of the breath. Notice where air touches the nostrils. Notice the slight coolness when you breathe in. Notice the slight warmth when you breathe out. Follow one breath in and one breath out. When thoughts come, note them and return to the breath. This practice helps you rest the mind on a single clear sense. Do not push for perfect practice. Do not try to clear the mind of thought. The aim is simple: to let the breath slow the rush of thinking for a short time. Each small practice builds your ability to return to calm at moments of stress. Use the breath before you make a decision. If a message makes you angry, breathe once and notice the feeling before you reply. If you are about to leave the house and feel hurried, stop at the door for a slow breath. Ask yourself one simple question: what needs my attention now? Breathe and listen for the answer. Then choose one small step. If you feel resistance to breathing practice, notice the resistance. Say quietly in your mind, "I feel resistance." Breathe and let the urge to skip practice be a part of the practice. Start small. Try 1 breath or 1 minute. Gentle steps are better than strict rules that make you anxious. Breathing practice can help with sleep. Try a simple evening routine. Sit comfortably for a few minutes before bed. Breathe slowly and softly. Notice heavy areas in your body. Breathe out and relax those areas a little. Try breathing in for the count of 4 and out for the count of 6 for a few cycles if that feels good. Then lie down and breathe naturally. If thoughts come, name them and return to the breath. If sleep does not come easily, do not force it. Get up and do a quiet activity for a while. Try the breath again when you feel ready. A common problem is falling asleep during practice. If this happens in a sit, try a more upright posture. You can practice standing breathing or walking breathing until you feel alert enough to sit. Another common problem is breath control that feels too forceful. If your breathing feels strained or deep in the chest, return to natural breathing. Keep it soft and gentle. If you feel short of breath during practice, breathe normally and stop the exercise. Move gently and breathe in a way that feels safe. Practice normally may make you feel calmer over time. If shortness of breath is frequent, consult a health professional. Use the breath in conversations. If a talk becomes heated, take one slow breath. Let your words follow the breath. Speak after a slow out-breath. This small step can change how you speak. It can lower the speed of your words. It can give you time to listen to what the other person is saying. When you bring the breath to the body, you will notice signals. The chest may feel heavy. The stomach may feel tense. The shoulders may be tight. Breathe into those places and notice if they soften. Keep attention on the body as you breathe. This simple joining of breath and body can move feelings without making them stronger. Practice a body breath check that takes 1 minute. Sit still. Close your eyes if that feels safe. Breathe naturally and notice the top of your head. Move attention slowly down the body with each breath. Notice the face, the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the belly, the hips, the legs, and the feet. Do not try to change anything. Just notice. If you find a tight spot, breathe and keep attention there for 1 breath or 2. Let the spot be as it is. Then move the attention on the next breath. If strong emotion appears during these checks, stop the scan and breathe with care. Name the feeling in your mind and find a safe place to continue. If feelings do not shift after a few minutes, find another person to support you or seek professional help. Breath is a gentle support. It is not always enough to manage strong or ongoing distress alone. Keep a simple record of practice. Write 1 line each day about the breathing work. Note the time, the length of practice in words like 1 minute or 5 minutes, and 1 word about how you felt. For example, you can write, "Morning 5 minutes calm." This small record helps you see steady change over time. It also helps you notice patterns. You may find that breathing in the morning helps the whole day. Set realistic goals. Start with short practice each day. 1 breath before a task. 1 minute sitting once a day. Gradually increase if that feels good. Do not push to long sessions if they make you avoid practice. Gentle repeat is the key to growth. When anxiety or panic is strong, combine breath with support. Tell a trusted person you are practicing breathing. Ask for help if feelings rise. A therapist or counselor can teach safe breathing methods for strong anxiety. Use breath as part of a plan that may include other care. Expect resistance and boredom at first. The breath may feel plain and slow. The mind may want more excitement. Keep returning with kindness. Boredom often passes with steady practice. The mind learns a new pace with time. If you want a simple daily routine, try this. In the morning, sit for 5 minutes and notice your breath. At midday, take 1 slow breath before lunch. In the evening, do a 2-minute breath check before bed. Use reminders on your phone if that helps. Put notes in places you look often. Choose times that fit your life. Keep the practice flexible. If you travel or are in a busy place, you can still use the breath. Sit for 1 minute in a public place and notice breathing in and breathing out. Or take 3 slow breaths while you wait in line. These short acts keep the habit strong. Do not expect the breath to make all problems go away. Notice small shifts. You may feel less tight in the shoulders. You may notice a calmer tone in your voice. You may find it easier to choose a clear step when you feel rushed. These small changes matter over time. Some people find it helpful to use a soft phrase with each breath. Say quietly in your mind, breathe in and breathe out, or simply in and out. Use the words gently. Do not speak loudly. The phrase can steady attention and make it easier to return to the breath. Practice in pairs if you like. Sit with a friend for a short breath practice. Keep silence for a few minutes. Share 1 sentence afterward about how the practice felt. Do not criticize. Speak kindly and simply. If you are new to breathing practice, try this short guided routine now. Sit with a straight but relaxed back. Rest your hands on your lap. Close your eyes if that is safe. Breathe naturally for one full breath. Notice the air entering and leaving. Take a second breath and let it be natural. On the third breath, breathe in slowly for the count of 4. Breathe out slowly for the count of 5. Repeat this gentle pattern for 1 minute. Then breathe naturally and notice how your body feels. Keep practice small and steady. When practice is regular, the breath becomes a quick way to change the tone of a moment. You can stop the rush of a thought for a short time. You can steady a strong feeling for a few beats. This opens room for clearer choice. Breathing is a simple skill. It is available to you at any time. It is safe and gentle when done with care. Use it to bring calm into daily moments. Use it to meet feelings with more ease. Use it to listen and to speak more clearly. As the breath grows steady, you will find it easier to feel the body fully. The next step is to bring attention into the body and allow emotions to move. Notice how the breath changes the shape of the body and how the body signals feelings. Breathe and feel. Then gently extend your attention from the breath to the body. Now bring your attention from the breath into the body. Move slowly. Do not rush. Keep the breathing soft and steady. The body holds signals about what you need. It shows stress. It shows calm. When you feel the body with care, you can notice these signals sooner. That helps you act with more clarity. Find a comfortable seat. Sit with a straight but relaxed back. Let your feet touch the floor if you can. Rest your hands on your legs. Close your eyes if that feels safe. If you do not want to close your eyes, keep a soft gaze on the floor. Breathe naturally for a moment. Let the breath be gentle. Start at the top of the head. Move your attention slowly down. Notice any tightness or ease. Bring attention to the forehead. Is it smooth or is it full of small movements? Notice the eyes. Are they heavy or alert? Notice the jaw. Is it soft or is it held tight? Let your jaw soften if you can. Do not force it. Let it rest as it can. Move attention down the neck. Feel any tightness there. Let the shoulders be soft. If the shoulders feel raised, let them drop a little on the out-breath. Do not push hard, just allow a small easing. Notice the chest. Notice the rise and fall of breathing. Notice the belly. Is the breath shallow or deep? Place one hand on the belly if that helps. Feel the movement there. Bring attention to the hands. Notice any tension in the fingers. Notice the wrists. Notice the arms. Move the attention to the back. Feel the spine. Notice where it feels supported and where it may feel stiff. Move to the hips and the pelvis. Notice any tightness there. Move down the legs. Notice the knees. Notice the feet. Notice the contact of the feet with the ground. Do a slow body scan that takes a few minutes. You can spend a few breaths on each area. Keep the breath gentle. If you find a tight spot, stay there for a breath or two. Breathe into that area with a soft attention. Do not force the muscles to change. Let the attention be steady and kind. When a feeling appears in the body, name it silently. Say the words sad or angry or tired or tight. Use simple words. Naming does not need to be long. A single word in the mind can help. Naming makes a small space between the feeling and your reaction. In that space, you can choose what to do. Feelings often show up as body signals. You may notice a heavy chest with sadness. You may notice heat in the face with anger. You may notice a knot in the stomach with worry. You may notice a tight neck with stress. When you notice the signal, name the feeling and breathe. Let the feeling be present. Do not try to make it go away. Allow it time to move. If a feeling feels very strong, slow down. Keep the breathing soft. Do not push the feeling away. Let the attention rest on the body where the feeling is held. Breathe into that place and watch for small changes. Often strong feelings shift slowly. Let them move when they want to move. If the feeling does not ease and it becomes too much, open your eyes and bring your attention to the room. Stand up slowly. Find someone you trust if you need help. Use short body checks during the day. Stop for a moment and notice the state of your body. Take one slow breath. Check the jaw, the shoulders, the belly, and the hands. Do this when you notice tension or when you feel rushed. A 1-minute body check can change the way you respond in the next steps you take. Try a simple practice now. Sit still. Close your eyes if that feels safe. Take 2 natural breaths. Then begin at the top of the head and move down. Spend 1 breath on each area: head, face, jaw, neck, shoulders, chest, belly, hips, legs, feet. Notice each area. If you find a tight place, keep attention there for 2 breaths. Breathe softly. When the scan ends, breathe naturally and open your eyes slowly. You can also use a shorter practice when you are busy. Stand and take 1 minute to feel your feet on the ground. Feel the weight in the feet. Notice any pressure or warmth. Breathe slowly. Then feel the legs, the hips, the belly, and the chest in a quick scan. Use this when you need a short pause. If you practice the body scan often, you will learn where you hold stress. Many people hold stress in the shoulders, the neck, the back, or the stomach. When you notice these places often, you can make small changes to care for them. You might take a break to move gently. You might stretch a little. You might change your posture. These steps do not need to be long. Small moves matter. When emotions come up, name them in the body as well as in the mind. Say sad or angry or tired, and notice where the body shows that emotion. Put attention there. Breathe gently. Notice any urge to act. If you have a strong urge to speak or to leave the room, pause. Take a breath. Let the body settle enough to choose your next action. If you feel anger, do not push it away. Name the anger. Notice the pulse in the chest. Notice the tightness in the jaw. Breathe slowly and keep attention in the body for a moment. Let the feeling move. If you must speak, take 1 slow breath before you talk. Let your words follow a calm breath. If you feel sadness, name the sadness and notice its weight in the body. Allow a few soft breaths. You can place a hand on the chest or the belly if that feels comforting. Breathe and let the body be present. You may want to speak with a trusted person or to rest quietly. Let the body guide what you need. If you feel fear or panic, keep the breathing gentle. Keep the body upright. If you can, find a place to sit and breathe slowly. Name the feeling in the mind and also pay attention to the hands and the chest. If the feeling grows stronger, seek help. A health professional or a trusted person can support you. Do not use the body work to avoid needed action. If a body check shows that something must be done, act. For example, if your back pain comes from sitting too long, stand, move, and care for your back. If your heart races from worry about a bill or a meeting, make a plan and take a small step. Body awareness helps you see what to act on and what can wait. Use the body practice before decisions. Before you answer a message or speak in a meeting, do a quick body check. Take 1 slow breath. Notice the chest and the belly. Notice the jaw. If the body feels tight, wait for a slow breath and then speak. If the body feels calm, you can proceed. These small checks help you choose clearer actions. Practice walking with attention. Walk slowly for 1 minute. Feel each step. Notice how the foot lifts and then touches the ground. Notice the legs, the hips, and the breath as you walk. Keep the steps steady. Do not push for speed. This short walking pause brings the mind into the body. It helps the body and mind move together. If you do manual work, use body checks at short intervals. Stop for 1 breath and feel the shoulders and the back. Adjust posture often. Small changes protect the body. If your work has long hours at a screen, stand every so often and move the neck, the shoulders, and the back. These small pauses can ease the body and the mind. Sometimes the body holds old pain or tension from past events. If painful memories come up during a body scan, do not force them. Name the feeling and slow the breath. If the pain is strong, stop the scan and do a calming breath. If the pain keeps returning, ask a therapist or counselor for support. Body work can help, but it is not a substitute for trained care when deep pain is present. If you feel numbness or heavy tiredness in the body, notice it gently. Say in your mind the word tired or numb. Breathe and give the body a small rest. If you feel chronic numbness or fatigue, check with a health professional. These signs can point to physical or mental conditions that need attention. Use touch as a gentle support if you want. Place one hand on the belly or on the chest. Let the hand rest there for a breath or two. The touch can help you feel the body more clearly. Do not force comfort if it does not feel right. Use touch only if it helps you stay present. If you feel pain during a scan, move slowly. Do not press into pain. Softly notice the edge of the pain. Breathe and then move away from the painful spot if that helps. If pain is sharp or sudden, stop the practice and seek help. Do not use body awareness to push through severe pain. Keep the work simple when you are new. Start with a 1-minute body check each day. Then add a 5-minute scan on days when you have time. The progress will come with steady practice. Avoid strict rules that make you anxious. Gentle habits are stronger than harsh plans. You may face resistance. The mind may tell you that you have no time. The body may feel heavy. You may feel that the practice is boring. Notice the resistance and name it in the mind. Say, I feel resistance or I feel bored. Breathe and keep the practice short. Small repeated moments will change the pattern over time. If you feel sleepy when you sit, change posture. Sit more upright or try the standing scan. You can also practice during light movement. Walking breathing can keep alertness. Try the body scan at different times of day to find when you are most present. If you feel frustrated with the practice, remember that you're learning a skill. Each attempt matters. Keep a simple record to help you track practice. Write one line each day about how the body felt. For example, morning 5 minutes relax shoulders, or evening 1 minute quick check calm. These small notes help you see progress. When you first begin body practice, you will notice many small details. Over time, you will see patterns. You may notice you hold tension at the end of the workday. You may notice that your stomach tightens before meetings. Use that information gently. Make small plans to care for those moments. For example, take a 1-minute scan before a meeting. Take a few soft breaths if your stomach tightens. Use the body practice in conversations. If you feel the urge to interrupt, notice the tightness that comes with the urge. Name the feeling in your mind and breathe. Let the other person finish. Then speak when your body feels steady. These small pauses help you listen more clearly. Use body checks before sleep. Lie down and notice the whole body. Scan from the top of the head to the feet. Notice any tight areas and breathe softly. Let the breaths be gentle and slow. If sleep does not come, do not force the body. Get up and do a quiet task for a while. Return to the bed when you feel ready. If you have trouble with the body scan because of past trauma, do not force it. Use short and safe practices. Sit in a place where you feel secure. Keep the eyes open if that helps. Use a trusted person or professional to guide you. Safety is the first need in body work. If you have physical limits, adapt the scan. You can scan with small movements or with eyes open. You can do the scan lying down or seated in a chair. The practice is flexible. The aim is gentle attention to the body. Try a simple desk practice now. Stop. Close your eyes if that is safe. Take one breath. Check the jaw, shoulders, and belly. Drop the shoulders on the out-breath. Soften the jaw on the out-breath. Take 2 more gentle breaths and then open your eyes. Return to work with your attention a little more settled. Try a short walking body practice. Walk slowly for 1 minute. Feel the feet and the legs. Notice the breath and the hips. Let each step be mindful. If thoughts come, name them and return to the feeling of walking. After the walk, notice any change in the body. Try a 5-minute full body scan when you can. Sit with a straight back and close your eyes if that feels safe. Breathe naturally. Start at the head and move down to the feet with 1 breath for each major area. Spend extra breaths on any area that feels tight. Breathe into that place with gentle attention. End the scan with a soft breath and open your eyes slowly. Keep the practice flexible. You do not need to do long sessions to get benefit. Short pauses several times a day can change the tone of your day. Use the body practice to find small breaks. A 1-minute check before a call, a 2-minute scan after a stressful conversation, a 5-minute sitting in the morning. When you learn to feel the body, you will notice emotions more clearly. You will see where you hold stress. You will be able to name feelings and to let them move. This makes it easier to act with calm. When you know how the body signals stress, you can put in small pauses before you react. These pauses change the way you work and the way you relate to others. Be patient. The body does not change all at once. Small, steady practice grows over time. Keep the steps gentle and kind. If strong memories or pain come up, find support. If physical problems persist, ask a health professional. Use the body practice as a steady support for daily life. Now that you feel the body with attention, you can use that awareness to set small pauses before action. A body check can be the first step before you start a task. It helps you move from rush to care. Take a breath and feel the body, then choose one small, clear step and do it. Use the body check as a short pause before you begin a task. Stop for a breath and feel the place where your body holds tension. This brief pause helps you choose what to do next. It can change rushed action into steady action. Small pauses are simple. They take little time. They can be 1 breath or 1 minute. They are useful many times in a day. They do not need a quiet room. You can do them while standing, while walking, or while sitting at a desk. The aim is to give the mind a small break before it moves again. Start with one clear rule you can keep. For example, take 1 slow breath before you answer a message. Take 1 slow breath before you say yes to a request. Choose a rule that fits your life. Keep the rule small. Small rules are easier to keep. They become habits faster. A simple practice is the 1 breath pause. When something asks for your attention, stop. Breathe in slowly, breathe out slowly. Notice the body. Ask one question in your mind. What needs my attention now? Wait for a short moment. Then do 1 small step. This pause takes only a few seconds. Use it many times a day. Try a 1-minute pause when the day feels heavy. Sit or stand. Close your eyes if that feels safe. Breathe in and out slowly for 1 minute. Feel the breath and the body. Notice any tightness and soften it a little. Ask what the next small step is. Choose 1 step and do it. This 1-minute pause can change the tone of the next hour. Short, frequent pauses work better than rare long sessions. 1 long session once in a while is good, but the habit grows from many small moments. Take a breath before you start a call. Take a breath before you open email. Take a breath before a meeting. Link a pause to actions you already do every day. After brushing your teeth, take 1 slow breath. Before eating, breathe once and look at the food. These links make the habit steady. Use small pauses when you speak. When you feel the urge to answer right away, stop. Take 1 slow breath. Listen to the other person for a moment more. Check your body. If you are tight, relax your jaw and breathe out. Speak after 1 breath. Your words will be clearer. Your tone will be softer. Simple pauses change how conversations go. Use small pauses when you act. Before you start a task, take 1 breath. Choose the smallest clear step. For example, the smallest step for writing a report can be opening a document. The smallest step for cleaning a room can be picking up 1 item. Doing 1 small step fully helps you move forward. It avoids a rush that scatters energy. Do 1 thing at a time. Turn off other things that call for your attention when you can. Close extra browser tabs. Put your phone on silent or out of reach for a short time. Work on a single task for a set period. Use a short time if you are busy. For example, work for 15 minutes on 1 task. Then take a short pause. Having 1 clear focus makes the work clearer and easier. Break big tasks into small steps. Big tasks often feel heavy. They make the mind rush. Break the task into many small steps. Write the first small step on a piece of paper. Do that step now. After it is done, take a short pause. Then choose the next small step. This method makes long work steady. It makes progress visible. If you feel the urge to do many things at once, notice that urge. Name the urge in your mind. Say the word hurry or scatter once quietly. Then breathe and choose one small step. Naming the urge helps you slow the mind. It gives a space to decide. When you plan your day, choose a few important items. Do not fill every minute. Leave space for short pauses. When your schedule is full, you will rush more. When your schedule has small spaces, you can pause and check your body and breath. These checks let you decide whether to keep going or to change the plan. A simpler schedule makes it easier to move with care. Make habits with small links. Choose a daily action to pair with a pause. After you wash your hands, breathe once. Before you sit to eat, look at the food and breathe once. Before you start a meeting, take 2 slow breaths. After launching the car, take 1 breath and check your posture. These small links build a steady rhythm in the day. Use a gentle reminder if that helps. An alarm that rings softly can remind you to pause. A sticky note on the desk that says breathe can be a cue. A short phrase you write on a card can help. Keep reminders simple. They only need to bring you back once in a while. Practice short pauses during transitions. Transitions are times when the mind moves fast. When you finish a task and move to the next, stop for 1 breath. When you leave work and walk home, stop and breathe for a few breaths. These tiny breaks give the mind a small rest. They make the next action clearer. Short pauses can reduce reactivity. When you feel a sudden strong feeling, stop. Breathe and check the body. Feel where the emotion shows up. Name the feeling and breathe. Then decide on a small step. For example, if you feel anger, breathe and check the jaw and the chest. If you must speak, pause and say a short phrase. I need a moment. Then take the breath and speak after you check. Use the pause to ask one simple question. Ask what needs my attention now, or ask what is the smallest step I can take. Let the answer be small and clear. A small, clear step is easier to do than a big plan. Doing small steps reduces stress. It moves the work forward. If you must act quickly, use a micro pause. Even 1 breath can change a reaction. Take 1 deep breath. Hold the breath for a second if that feels safe. Breathe out slowly, then act. This short break slows the rush enough to add some care to what you do. If you face many small tasks, group them in a short block. For example, spend 15 minutes on small messages, then take a pause. This method keeps the rest of the day free for deeper work. It stops the constant switching that tires you out. When you do one thing at a time, you will notice clearer work. You will see mistakes sooner. You will need less work to fix errors. This saves time and energy. Doing one thing fully often takes less total time than doing many things poorly. One simple practice is to set a timer for a short work period. Work on one task for 20 minutes and then take a short pause. If 20 minutes feels long, start with 10 minutes. Keep the work period short at first. The aim is steady practice. Increase time only when it feels comfortable. If you cannot use a timer, try the 1-step rule. Choose 1 small step. Do it without switching tasks. When it is done, take a short pause, then choose the next step. This rule builds momentum. It helps you stay calm. Use short pauses when you meet other people. Before you answer, take 1 breath. Before you ask a question, breathe once. These small acts help you listen more. They help you speak more clearly. They make conversations calmer and more useful. Practice the pause when you are at home. Before you open the door to a room, take 1 breath. Before you start a family talk, breathe once and listen. When you cook, take a breath before beginning to chop. These small pauses make daily life calmer and clearer. If you work with others, explain the small pause rule. Tell them you may take a moment to breathe before answering. They will understand. Taking a small pause shows care. It helps the whole group to be clearer. Do not make the pause into a strict rule that creates more stress. If you miss a pause, Do not judge yourself. Notice the urge to judge. Breathe and return to the practice. Keep the work gentle. A steady, small habit grows stronger than a strict rule that you cannot keep. If you feel guilty for taking a pause, notice that feeling. Name it in the mind. Say guilty and breathe. Then ask what a small, clear step would be. Often the small pause will lead to a better response. You will use less energy overall. Use a pause to check your values. Ask what matters most in this moment. The answer may be a small step. For example, the most important step may be to call a loved one, or it may be to finish one page of work. Decide on the small step and act. When the day feels urgent, pause and choose one next step. Urgency can make the mind jump. A short pause gives a small space to choose. It stops automatic reaction. It helps you see what truly needs attention now. Small pauses also help with rest. Before you lie down, take a few slow breaths and release the tension in the body. Before you sleep, do a short check of the jaw and shoulders. Let the breath soften them. These small pauses help the body relax for rest. Use pauses to build better habits. Repeat each small pause often. Habit grows from repetition. The more you pause, the easier it becomes. Over days and weeks, you will notice small changes. You will feel fewer rush moments. You will make clearer choices. A useful rule is the pause before phone rule. Before you pick up the phone, stop and take one breath. Ask what you need to say. Choose a small step and speak. This rule changes reactive calls into clear calls. Another rule is the pause before sending messages rule. Before you send an email or a message that may be important, breathe once. Check the tone and the words, then send. The short pause will reduce hasty replies. Use pauses for meals. Before you eat, breathe and look at the food. Notice its color, its smell, and how it feels in your hands. Take one small bite and chew slowly. Pause between bites. This slows the meal and gives the body time to notice fullness. Practice walking with attention. Walk for 1 minute and feel each step. Notice the feet and the legs. Breathe. If thoughts come, name them and return to the steps. Walking with attention is a short pause that moves the body and quiets the mind. If you feel overwhelmed by a long to-do list, choose 3 things for the day. Make one of them a pause practice. Do the most important one first with full attention. Take short pauses between tasks. This plan reduces the stress of having too much to do. If you work at a desk, create a small pause habit there. Every 45 minutes, stand up and breathe for 1 minute. If 45 minutes is too long, try 20 minutes. The aim is to move regularly and to pause often. These breaks help your body and mind. Keep a small practice record. Write 1 line each day about your pauses. For example, morning 1 minute calm, or midday 3 breaths steady. These short notes help you see progress. They remind you to keep practice simple. If practice feels hard, make it smaller. Reduce a 5-minute pause to 1 minute. Reduce a 1-minute pause to 1 breath. Small change is better than no change. Be gentle with yourself. When you meet resistance, notice it. Name the resistance in your mind and breathe. If you feel bored with pauses, notice the boredom. Say bored and take a breath. Keep practice short. Over time, the mind learns to accept short pauses more often. If you find you are still rushing after a pause, check how you pause. Make the pause longer if you need, or make it shorter if you feel blocked. Adjust the pause to fit your moment. Flexibility helps the habit grow. Use pauses to check energy. Before a meeting, pause and ask how much energy you have. If you feel low, choose 1 small step that fits your energy. If you have more energy, choose a slightly larger step. This check helps you act in ways that the body can support. Teach your children or people you live with to use small pauses. Show them a short pause before meals or before bed. Practice together. Small shared pauses can make family life calmer. If you have a job that requires constant quick choices, use micro pauses. Take 1 breath between tasks. Use short breath boxes to steady the mind. Even small 2-breath pauses add care to a fast job. If you feel your task list growing, Do a short pause and sort items into 3 groups: now, soon, and later. Pick one small item from the now group and do it. This sorting happens faster when the mind is calmer. When you end work for the day, pause and close one task. Take a breath. Note one thing you did well. Let the day end with a small sense of completion. This pause helps the mind rest at night. Keep the tone of practice kind. Do not push too hard. Do not set strict rules that cause more stress. Small, steady habits build calm and clarity. The goal is steady care, not perfection. One simple routine you can try for a week is this. In the morning, take 5 minutes to sit and breathe. At midday, take a 1-minute pause before lunch. In the afternoon, take one short pause before your last big task. In the evening, take 2 slow breaths before bed and feel the body. Keep this small routine for a week and note one line about how you felt each day. If you miss a pause, do not judge. Start again the next moment. Each pause is a new chance. Do not let missed moments stop you. Small returns matter more than perfect practice. As you use small pauses and one task at a time, you will notice changes. You will find your work clearer. You will feel less tired at the end of the day. You will speak with more calm. You will notice the body earlier when stress rises. These changes come slowly with steady practice. Expect that the mind will resist. The mind may say you have no time. It may say pauses are a waste. You may feel bored when you first try to slow. These reactions are part of the learning. Notice them with the same attention you give to other thoughts. Name the resistance in the mind and the body. Breathe and continue with a small step. When you meet resistance, be gentle. Use very small pauses. Do not force long sessions when the mind pushes back. Gentle, steady practice will give the mind new habits. Over time, the mind will accept short pauses more easily. Resistance does not mean you are failing. It means the mind is changing its rhythm. Keep the practice practical and simple. Use the pause to choose one step. Do not try to solve everything in one moment. A pause helps you see the next move. This steady habit supports better work, calmer speech, and clearer choices. You will find that small pauses lead to better decisions and steadier action. Keep practice small and kind. Notice the resistance when it appears and breathe. Continue with one small step. The steady work of pausing and doing one thing at a time will change the shape of your day. Resistance and boredom may appear, and you will learn to notice them with calm attention. Even after you begin to pause and do one thing at a time, you will meet a strong urge to avoid practice or to hurry. This urge comes back again and again. It may show as wanting to skip a sit. It may show as telling you that you have no time. It may show as a heavy boredom that makes the practice feel empty. These reactions are normal. They do not mean that you fail. They mean that you are changing a habit. Notice them and keep a soft attention. First, learn to name what you feel. A simple name helps. If you feel a push to quit, say quietly in your mind, "I feel resistance." If you feel dull and uninterested, say, "I feel bored." If you feel tired, say, "I feel tired." If your mind tells you it is useless, say, "I hear a thought saying this is useless." Use 1 or 2 words. Keep the label small. The label is not an explanation. It only shows what is present. When you name the feeling, breathe. Take one slow breath. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. Let the body relax a little on the out-breath. Do not judge yourself for the feeling. Do not punish yourself for missing a practice. A kind and steady breath helps you return to care. Use a clear, short plan for the moment. Stop for a breath. Name the feeling. Choose one small step. The small step can be 1 minute of practice or one simple action that moves the work forward. For example, if you resist starting a task, open the document and type 1 sentence. If you resist exercise, stand and walk for 2 minutes. If you resist a sit, sit for 1 minute and watch the breath. Small steps make the mind move from avoidance to action. If the urge is strong, reduce the length of practice. A long sit can feel impossible when resistance is strong. Choose a very short time. Try 1 minute, try 2 minutes. Short practice helps you return to the habit. If you find 1 minute easy, try 2 minutes the next day. The aim is steady return. Keep the practice small enough that the mind does not push away. Use simple rules that you can keep. A rule that is too strict will create more push. For example, do not set a rule that you must sit for 20 minutes every day if that makes you avoid practice. Instead, use a rule that you will try a short sit most days. You can set a longer sit when it feels right. Gentle rules keep the mind calm. When boredom appears, change the format. Boredom often comes when the mind needs variety. You can choose a different short practice. Try a short walking pause for 1 minute. Try a breath check for 1 minute. Try a 2-minute body scan. Change posture. Stand up and move slowly. Change the place where you practice. A small change can renew attention without demanding more time. If you feel resistance at a specific time, try a different time. Many people have strong resistance at one part of the day. If a morning sit feels impossible, try a short sit in the midday or the evening. Try different windows and keep the practice brief. Over time, you will find 1 or 2 times that fit your life. Make small tests. A test is a short trial that asks a simple question. For example, test the morning sit for 1 week with 5 short sessions of 1 minute each, or test a 1-minute pause before you answer messages for 5 days. Tests are small and reversible. They reduce pressure. They let you learn what works. Write a simple plan that fits your life. The plan can be 1 line. For example, morning 1-minute breath, midday 1-minute body check, evening 2 minutes sit. Keep the plan small. Put it where you can see it. A visible plan helps you return to practice when the mind wants to skip. Use reminders that are gentle. A soft alarm on the phone can remind you to pause. A sticky note on your mirror can say, breathe. A small object on your desk can remind you to stop and check the body. Keep reminders kind. Do not use harsh alarms that make you react with stress. If you miss a session, do not judge. Notice the urge to criticize. Name the urge. Say in your mind, I feel self-judgment. Breathe once. Then start again with 1 small step. Missing a session is part of learning. The steady act of starting again builds the habit more than perfect runs of practice. When resistance comes as a thought story, watch the thought without following it. A thought may say you are lazy or that time is wasted. Note the thought and name it thinking. Say the word thinking in your mind, then return to the small step you chose. This soft act of noting reduces the thought's power. If boredom brings a sense that practice is useless, try 1 small measurement of change. Keep a short note each day. Write 1 line about how calm you felt after practice. Use words such as less tense, a small pause, felt clearer. Small records help you see shifts over days. They show that small practice makes a small change. Use other people for support. Tell a friend that you are trying short pauses. Find a practice partner for a short week challenge. Agree to sit or pause for 1 minute at a set time and then share 1 sentence about how it felt. A partner can help you return when the mind resists. They can also make the practice feel real and simple. If resistance is strong because you are very tired, give the body what it needs. Rest or sleep first. Use smaller practices that feel safe, such as a 1-minute breathing check while lying down. Avoid forcing long sits when the body says rest. Gentle care of the body supports practice. If resistance is strong because of strong feelings from the past, slow down the work and find support. Some memory or pain may make sitting still hard. Use short practices with eyes open. Use a therapist or a trusted friend to help. Body work can release old pain. Do not force it alone if the pain is deep. Seek trained help when needed. Learn to notice the voice of perfection. Perfectionism can create resistance. The mind may say that practice must be perfect or it is a waste. Notice that voice. Name it perfection. Breathe. Choose one small step that is good enough. Practice with the aim of steady presence, not of perfection. Small, steady steps help more than perfect but rare efforts. When you plan practice over a week, make the plan variable. Some days short sits, some days walking checks, some days 1 minute before meals. A varied plan reduces boredom. It keeps practice fresh and doable. Keep the total time small at first and build slowly. Use the 2-minute rule for hard starts. When a task or practice feels dread, commit to doing it for 2 minutes. If the mind still resists after 2 minutes, stop and take a break. Most times you will find that 2 minutes leads to 10 minutes. If it does not, the 2-minute start still honors a small step and reduces avoidance. If you face a big task and feel resistance, break it down. Choose one very small first step. Write that step down. Do that step now, even if it takes only a minute. Then pause for a breath. Often the mind will accept a second small step after the first one is done. Keep repeating small steps with pauses. When resistance appears in the body, notice the signals. The body may tighten or the stomach may not. Name the body signal. Say tight chest or knot in the stomach. Breathe and put attention there for one breath. Then choose a small action. Body attention helps you meet the urge to avoid or to rush. If you are bored in formal sit practice, add a small focus. Notice one detail of the breath. Notice the feeling of the feet on the floor. Notice the sound in the room. Use a single simple point of attention to hold the mind. Keep the focus soft. A small focus reduces wandering. Use short structured practices for the week. For example, try this plan for 1 week. Day 1 morning, 1 minute breath. Day 2 midday, 1 minute body check. Day 3 evening, 2 minutes sit. Day 4 walking, pause for 2 minutes. Day 5 1 minute breath before a meal. Day 6 2-minute body scan. Day 7 review your notes. Keep each session short and simple. This plan gives variety and a steady rhythm. When boredom hits, try to notice what type of boredom it is. Sometimes boredom comes from low energy. Sleep, rest, or a short walk can help. Sometimes boredom comes from a lack of interest. Try a new practice form. Sometimes boredom comes from a mental habit of needing constant change. Try gentle persistence with short sessions for several days. Notice what happens. If you feel shame for resisting, name the shame. Say, I feel shame. Breathe. Notice how the shame shows in the body. Breathe and let it be present without judging. If the shame is strong or constant, speak to a trusted person. Shame often shrinks when shared with someone who listens. Use small reminders of your purpose. Write one sentence about why you practice. Put it where you will see it. Read it once when resistance appears. The purpose can be simple. For example, I practice to feel clearer and calmer. Short reminders reconnect you to meaning without pressure. If you are busy and worry you will not keep practice, choose flexible anchors. Pair a short pause with a regular activity you already do. For example, after brushing your teeth, take one slow breath. After sitting on a bus, do a 1-minute body check. These anchors make practice fit your life and reduce the need for extra time. When a strong urge to hurry returns, use an inner script. Say in your mind a short phrase such as, I will pause, I will breathe, I will choose one small step. Repeat the script with a calm breath. This inner script helps you slow the rush. If resistance comes as anger at the practice, name the anger. Say angry and breathe. Ask what the anger needs. Sometimes anger needs action. Choose a small, practical action that addresses the cause. For example, if you are angry because you do not have time, choose one step to clear a small item from the schedule. If you face constant avoidance of life tasks, check if practice becomes a way to avoid living. Ask a simple question. Is this practice helping me act in life, or is it a way to hide? If it helps, keep it. If it hides action, choose a small action to move in life and then return to short practice. Use the body and breath to check the answer. Teach your mind a soft rule for missed days. For example, say to yourself, if I miss a practice, I will do one 1-minute pause before bed. This rule keeps you returning. It removes the trap of thinking that missing once means failure. Use simple tracking that does not shame. Mark days you did practice with a small sign. Keep the note brief. Do not use the record to punish yourself. Use it to see patterns. Notice how many days you did short practice and how your mood changed across days. If boredom is constant, add a small learning task. Read a short paragraph about practice. Learn one simple idea each week. Learning can renew interest. Keep the learning small and practical. If resistance grows stronger over time, ask for help. A teacher, a counselor, or a trusted friend can help you find safe ways to practice. Do not feel that practice must be done alone. Guidance helps when the mind does not allow calm steps. Practice self-kindness. When resistance appears, be gentle. Say in your mind, I am learning. I will try again. Gentle words reduce the fight in your mind. They make it easier to return to practice. Use simple rewards that do not create new pressure. After a week of short pauses, give yourself a pleasant small treat. It can be a cup of tea or a short walk. Rewards can motivate without harshness. Keep them simple and healthy. If you feel stuck in a cycle of resistance and guilt, use a short check-in with a friend. Tell them one sentence about what you tried and how it felt. Hearing a kind voice can make the practice easier to resume. When you use small tests and short starts, you will learn what time of day and what form of practice suits you best. Use that learning to shape a steady plan. Adjust the plan gently as life changes. Keep the aim small and steady. The goal is not to perfect practice. The goal is to build a skill of attention and calm. Small returns matter more than rare perfect efforts. If you use phones for reminders, choose soft tones. Avoid loud alarms that increase rush. Use simple, gentle cues that call you back to pause. If you feel boredom in daily life more than in practice, use short pauses in other areas. Pause for one breath before a meal. Pause for one breath before you answer a child or a partner. These small pauses bring you back to attention in many parts of the day. Practice patience with the process. Change is slow. Small steps add up. Notice small shifts. Maybe a meeting felt less tense. Maybe a reply to a message felt calmer. These are signs the habit grows. If you are unsure about how to begin again after a long break, start with one small anchor. Choose one daily action to pair with a 1-minute pause. For 1 week, keep that anchor. After a week, add a second anchor. Grow slowly. If you feel tired of words and instructions, return to the basics. Sit for one breath. Notice the body. Name a feeling and breathe. Keep the steps small and kind. When you practice meeting resistance and boredom with calm attention, your mind learns to hold a small space. In that small space, you can choose a small test step. You can move with more care. This steady skill helps you act from clarity and to make clearer choices. When you hold that small space inside, you can make choices with more care. That small space gives time to see what matters. It also gives time to try small steps and watch what happens. Slow decisions are simple steps. They do not need long thinking. They need short checks, small tests, and quiet adjustment. Begin with a short pause. When a choice arrives, stop for one breath. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. Do a very quick body check. Notice if your chest is tight or your stomach feels heavy. Name the feeling in one word if you can. Say calm or tense or worried. This short stop gives a first hint about your state. If you are tired or tight, your choice may be different than if you are calm. Ask one clear question. Use a short question that is easy to answer. Ask, what needs my attention now? Ask, does this need action today? Ask, what is the smallest useful step I can take now? These short questions help you find a direction that is small and clear. Choose small tests. A test is a short and low-cost action that checks if an idea works. Tests give facts. They show what may change. Tests do not ask for a final decision. They ask for a trial. For example, if you want a new work method, try it for 1 day or for a short block of time. If you want to change a meal routine, try it for 3 days. If you want to join a class, go to one session first. Tests give you real information. They reduce guessing, make tests simple. Use small time limits. For example, try one small step for 7 days. Try one short change for 3 days. Use amounts you can afford. If a new hobby costs money, choose a low-cost option first. If a change might take time, choose the shortest test that gives useful data. The aim is to learn, not to prove that an idea is perfect. Set clear measures. Decide how you will judge the test. Choose 1 or 2 simple signals that show if the test works. For example, if your test is a new morning routine, the signal can be how many mornings you did it and how you felt after it. If your test is a way to manage email, the signal can be how much time you spent and whether your stress decreased. Keep the signal simple and easy to check. Decide on a stop rule. Before you begin a test, name a condition that will make you stop. For example, stop after 7 days, or stop if it increases stress by a lot. This stop rule keeps the test small and safe. It also reduces fear of making a big mistake. If the test goes poorly, you can stop and try something else. Keep tests reversible. A reversible choice is one you can change without large cost. For example, try a short subscription instead of a long contract. Try a trial class instead of a full course. Rent a tool rather than buy. Small reversible steps make decisions easier to try. Use short time limits for bigger choices. If a change is large, break it into small timed experiments. For example, test a new role at work by doing a small project in that role for 1 month. Or test a change of place by spending a short time working from the new location. Small time blocks give real data without full commitment. Use the body and breath before a test. When you prepare to test an idea, stop and breathe. Check your body for tension. Name any fear or excitement. If fear is strong, shorten the test. If excitement is calm, you can keep the plan. Emotions are part of decisions, but they should not make the whole choice. Write the plan down. A small written plan helps you remember the test and the measures. Write one sentence: what I will test, how long I will test, and how I will check if it works. For example, I will try a new email rule for 7 days. I will check time spent and stress level. This one sentence is enough. Keep record notes. After each test day, write one short line about what happened. Use 3 words or one sentence. For example, day 1, felt calm. Day 2, too slow. These notes help you see patterns. They give clear facts to use when you decide what to do next. Adjust in small steps. If the test shows some benefit but not full success, change a small detail and try again. For example, if a new morning routine works but takes too long, shorten it. If a new way to communicate works with one person but not with another, change how you speak. Small adjustments build better habits. Use simple questions to decide after a test. Ask, did the test give useful information? Ask, do I feel more clear about the next step? Ask, is this change worth more time? If the answer is yes, continue or expand the test. If the answer is no, stop or choose another small plan. Avoid large jumps from a place of hurry. When you rush a decision, you often pick the fastest answer. Slow decisions ask for one small test before a big move. For example, do not quit a job in a burst of feeling. Test a new line of work on the side. Try a small freelance task or a short course first. Keep your moves reversible. Make some decisions simple rules. Use rules for small daily choices so your mind does not need to decide each time. For example, set a rule: I will not answer work email after 9 p.m. or I will say yes to 2 social events per month. These simple rules reduce decision load. Choose rules that match your values and energy. Keep rules small and kind. Use the pause to say no when needed. A calm no is a clear choice. If someone asks for your time and you are unsure, pause and say, I will check and get back to you. Or say, I need a moment to see if I have space. These little delays let you test whether you really want to commit. They prevent rushed yes answers that cause stress later. Make decisions reversible where you can. If you can undo a choice with small cost, try it. For example, Start with a limited trial period. Rent rather than buy, or schedule a short review after a month. Reversible steps are easier to test and adjust. Use simple time limits for hard choices. If you get stuck in analysis, give yourself a short deadline. For example, give yourself 3 days to gather basic facts, or give yourself 24 hours to sleep on a decision. Deadlines stop endless weighing. They create a small test of action. Choose one small test for relationships. For example, if you want to improve a connection, try one specific change in your next conversation. You might listen fully for 5 minutes and then ask one open question. Notice how the person responds and how you feel. Adjust the next time. Small practice in relationships builds trust over time. When emotion is strong, slow the choice. Strong feeling can make decisions feel urgent. If anger or fear is high, take a short break. Use 3 slow breaths and do a quick body check. If the feeling stays strong, delay the decision if possible. Return to the small test when feeling steadier. Use short conversations for big choices. Talk with one trusted person for a small time. Get only 2 or 3 sentences of advice. Keep it short and practical. Use the advice as one data point, not as the final answer. Short talks help break big problems into small steps. Do not chase certainty. No test gives total surety for the future. Tests give more facts and less guessing. Use the facts to make a small step. If the step fails, learn and try another small step. The cost of small tests is low. The value of facts is high. Keep a simple decision journal. Write one sentence for each important choice. Include the date, the small test you did, and the result in one line. For example, 23rd of March, tried email rule for 7 days, less stress. One-line notes help you learn from past choices. They give steady proof that small tests work. Use small experiments at work. If you want to change a team process, ask to try the new method on one task. Set a time limit and a measure. After the test, gather the team and ask 3 questions. What worked? What did not work? What is one small change? Then decide the next small step. If you do not have time for long tests, use micro-experiments. A micro-experiment can last one morning or one afternoon. For example, try a new way of working for 3 hours. See if it helps focus. Micro-experiments give quick signals and keep you moving. If fear of failure stops you, remember that small tests cost little. A small failure is a lesson. It is not a disaster. If a microtest fails, stop and note what you learned. Use the lesson for the next small step. Use a checklist for decisions that matter more. Keep 3 items on the list. What I want, what I will try, how I will check. This 3-point checklist keeps the choice clear and small. Practice quick checks for daily choices. Before you send a message, pause for one breath. Check your tone. Check your words. Ask if this message helps the aim. If you feel a tightness when you type, breathe and adjust. These micro pauses make daily actions clearer. When you need advice, ask a question that is short and specific. Do not ask open-ended wide questions. For example, ask, would this approach work for a small trial of 1 month? This kind of question gives a clear answer to use in your test design. Use simple limits on what you will change at once. Change one thing at a time. If you change many things at once, you will not know which change made the result. One change at a time gives clear learning. Review tests honestly. After a test, check the notes. Look for simple signs. Did it lower stress? Did it save time? Did it improve the result? If yes, continue or expand. If not, stop or try a new small change. Honest review helps you avoid repeating the same mistake. Use a short ritual to end a decision time. When you decide to test or act, mark it with a small act. For example, write the test plan and put it on a table. Or tell one person what you will try. This small step makes the choice move from idea to action. Use the slow decision method for money choices. Before a bigger purchase, Test with a smaller buy or a rental. Wait a short time before saying yes. Do a short check. Do I need this now? Is the cost small enough to test? Can I return it if it does not fit? These checks make spending calmer. If decisions involve others, include them in the test. Agree on a small trial and a time to review. Make the review short and kind. Ask each person to name one thing that worked and one thing to change. Collective small tests help groups learn without big risk. Avoid major changes when you are tired or stressed. Your decision skill is lower when you are exhausted. Postpone if you can. Use small tests that are short and safe until you have more energy. Use short decision scripts. Keep phrases you can say when you need time. For example, I will think about that and respond tomorrow. Or, I can try this for a short time and then we can review. These scripts buy you time for a small test. Deal with regret by learning. If a choice did not go well, name the feeling, breathe, and check the body. Ask what small lesson you learned. Write down one short point. Make a small plan that uses the lesson. This process moves you from regret to learning. When choices pile up, sort them into 3 groups in one sentence each. Must do now, can wait, do not need to do. Choose one small item from the must do now group and test a small step. Clearing one item helps you see the next small test. Practice slow decisions in small daily tasks. For example, choose one small change in your morning routine and test it for 7 days. Or change one work habit and test for 1 week. Small, regular tests build confidence and skill. Learn to say no kindly. If a request does not fit your small tests or your current rules, say no. Use a short phrase. I am not available for that now. Or, I will pass this time. Saying no keeps your energy for careful steps. Use simple values to guide larger choices. Ask, does this fit what I care about most? If no, do not test it. If yes, design a small test that checks the idea in one part of life. Values make choices clearer and tests more useful. Keep the process gentle and steady. Do not set rigid demands for decisions. Expect mistakes and learn from them. The point is progress, not perfection. Small tests and small adjustments move you forward. Practice a simple decision exercise now. Pick one small choice you face today. Stop for one breath. Do a quick body check. Ask what the smallest test step would be. Choose a time limit and a measure. Write one sentence with the plan. Do the test. After the test, write one short note about what happened. This simple exercise trains the decision skill. Over time, you will notice that decisions feel clearer. You will act from a calm place more often. You will make fewer quick moves you regret. Small tests, gentle pauses, and clear checks build a steady way to choose. Keep a short log of tests. At the end of a week, read the notes. Notice what you learned and what to try next. Use what you learned to shape the next small tests. When hard choices return, use the same method. Pause, breathe, check the body. Design a small test, choose a short time, check the result and adjust. Repeat. This steady approach makes complex choices less heavy. Slow decision-making is not slow in time. It is careful in the mind. It uses small steps that move you forward. It reduces wasted energy and regret. Use small tests, simple measures, time limits, and gentle review to act from clarity and to build wiser habits in daily life. When your choices become calmer, you can bring that same calm to your talks with other people. Calm choices help you be present. Presence lets you listen fully. Presence lets you speak with clear words. Presence changes hard conversations into clearer moments. Presence is simple to notice. It means you stop and give attention to the person in front of you. It means you do not plan your answer while the other person talks. It means your body is open and your voice is steady. Presence is a small gift you give to someone. It takes little time. It can help the other person feel heard. When you do not listen fully, many problems happen. People feel ignored. Words get mixed up. Feelings grow. You may reply quickly and then regret it. You may miss what the person needed. These things happen when the mind is busy and rushing. When you slow and listen, you can hear what matters. You can answer with care. Start with a short plan before a talk. If you have a hard talk coming, stop for one slow breath. Check your body. Notice the jaw, notice the shoulders, notice the breath. Name one feeling in your mind. Say calm or tense or tired or worried. A short breath and a simple name can change how you speak. Set a small intention for the talk. An intention is one clear aim. It can be to listen, to learn, or to share one point. Keep the aim small. For example, I will listen for 3 minutes without interrupting, or I will share one thought and then listen. A small intention keeps the mind steady. Before a talk, check time and place. Choose a moment with less rush if you can. If the other person is upset, ask if it is a good time to talk. You can say, "Is now a good time to talk?" Or, "Can we find a few minutes later?" This small check shows care and helps both people be more present. When the talk begins, listen fully. Give full attention to the person. Do not plan your answer while they speak. If the mind wants to answer, notice that urge. Say silently, "I am planning." Then return to listening. If you must note something to say later, write one short word on paper. Then return to listening. Use simple phrases to show you are listening. Say short words such as "I see," "I hear," or "Tell me more." These words are simple ways to hold attention. They do not interrupt the speaker's thinking. They show you are present. Reflect back what you hear. After a short pause, say one clear sentence that shows you heard. Say, "You are saying that you felt left out at the meeting," or "You are worried about the deadline." Keep the sentence short. Ask if you understood. Say, "Is that right?" This lets the other person correct you. It helps avoid a wrong reply. Name feelings that you hear. If a person speaks with strong feelings, say what you hear. Say, "You sound angry," or "You seem sad." Use simple words for feelings. Name the feeling without a long story. This helps the person feel seen. It helps the talk go forward. Avoid giving advice too soon. When someone shares a problem, they often need to be heard before they need a fix. Ask if they want advice. Say, "Would you like my idea about this?" Or, "Do you want help or do you want me to listen?" This step shows respect. It gives space to the other person. If you feel strong emotion while listening, use the pause. Take one slow breath. Name the feeling in your own mind. Say, "I feel upset." Do a quick body check. Notice the heart and the jaw. Breathe and let the feeling be present. Then choose how to respond. If you need time to answer, ask for a short break. Say, "I need a moment. Can I think and come back in a few minutes?" Or, "Let me breathe for a moment." This small step stops a fast reply that you may regret. It helps you speak from calm. When you speak, use clear, simple words. Speak in short sentences. Use I statements. For example, say, "I felt hurt when you did not call." Or, "I am worried about the money." I statements show your feeling and your need. They do not attack the other person. They help the talk remain open. If the other person grows angry, keep your voice soft and steady. Do not match the anger with loud speech. Take 1 or 2 slow breaths. Name what you hear. Say, "I hear anger. Tell me more." If the person does not calm, ask to pause. Say, "I want to hear you. I need a short break to listen better." Then return when both are calmer. Use small tests in conversations. Try a small experiment for 1 week. For example, test the rule of listening without advice for the first 3 minutes of each talk with a family member. Note one short result each day. Did the person feel heard more? Did the conversation change? Small tests give clear facts without big risk. Practice listening exercises. Sit with a friend. Give 3 minutes for one person to speak. The other listens without interrupting. After 3 minutes, the listener reflects for 1 minute. They say one sentence about what they heard, then switch roles. Do this for 5 rounds. This practice trains listening and reduces the habit of planning answers. Use body signs to support listening. Face the person. Keep shoulders relaxed. Keep eye contact if that feels safe. Nod sometimes. Let the hands rest. A calm body helps you listen more fully. If your body tightens, notice it. Breathe and let the shoulders drop a little. When you listen at work, use short rules. In a meeting, give each person a minute to speak without interruption when possible. Or ask for one person to speak, then ask 2 short questions before moving on. These small rules help the group listen. They make the meeting clearer and faster. Handle digital talks with care. Before you write a message that may be strong, take one slow breath. Reread the message. Ask, is this clear? Is my tone calm? If the message might hurt the reader, either wait 1 hour or choose a short call. A written message can be read many times. A short pause helps you choose words with care. If the talk is with someone who hurts easily, use softer steps. Start with a small question. Ask, may I share something? Or, can I say one thing about how I feel? This small ask reduces surprise and gives the other person time to prepare. It shows respect and builds safety. Use small time limits for hard talks. Set a short time such as 10 minutes or 15 minutes to begin. This keeps the talk focused and less draining. After the time ends, pause and check how both people feel. Decide if you can continue with another short time or if you should stop and rest. When a child speaks, listen fully. Get to their height if you can. Sit with them or kneel so your eyes are level. Use simple words to reflect what they say. Say, you are sad about the toy, or you are mad because play ended. Children need simple listening and clear words. This helps them learn how to talk about feelings. If a partner seems distant, use a short, gentle approach. Say, I want to hear how you are. Do you want to talk now or later? This question opens space without pressure. If they say later, choose a time and keep it. Showing steady care builds trust. Practice how to end hard talks with small repair acts. If you say something you regret, stop. Breathe. Say, I am sorry. I did not mean that. I want to listen. Ask, what would help now? A short apology and a small repair step help the relationship heal. Keep the repair simple and specific. Use short scripts when you need space. For example, if you feel rushed in a conversation, say, I need a moment to think. I will come back in 2 minutes. Or, I want to speak with care. Can we stop for a short break? These scripts give you time to choose a calm response. When someone asks for your help, check the request. Ask one brief question. What do you need from me right now? This question shows you want to help in a useful way. Some people need advice. Some people need someone to listen. Asking helps you avoid giving the wrong kind of help. If someone asks for feedback, give one clear piece at a time. Start with what you saw and felt. Use short sentences. Say, I noticed this. I felt that. Then ask for permission to give advice. Say, would you like some ideas? This method keeps feedback useful and gentle. If a talk triggers old pain, stop and care for yourself. Say, I'm feeling heavy. I need a break. Go to a safe place. Breathe. Talk with someone you trust or a professional. Do not force long talks when old wounds open. Small care and help are needed. Use listening in groups with a simple rule. Ask each person to speak without interruption for 1 minute or 2 minutes. Then let others ask short clarifying questions. This structure helps many voices be heard. It can reduce reactivity and keep the group steady. Practice short daily routines for presence. Try a 3-minute listening practice with a family member or a friend once a week. During the week, take one slow breath before answering messages that involve feelings. Keep these acts small and steady. Small daily habits make presence natural over time. Keep a simple note about talks. After a hard talk, write one short line. For example, meeting with Sam, listened longer, felt clearer, or talked with partner, paused and breathed, calmer end. These brief notes help you see change over time. If someone does not want to talk, respect the wish. You can say, I am here when you want to talk, or I am ready to listen when you are ready. Do not push a talk. Presence also means being patient and waiting. When someone talks about a need that you cannot meet, be honest with kind words. Say, I hear you. I cannot do that now. I can do this small thing. Offer one small step you can do. This keeps honesty and care together. Learn to ask open, gentle questions. Use words that invite more detail. Ask, can you tell me more about that? Or, how did that feel? These questions help the speaker open a little deeper. Keep questions short and not many at once. When you make a promise in a talk, keep it simple and keep it. Say, I will call tomorrow at 3 p.m. or I will do this task by Friday. Use small, clear promises. Keeping small promises builds trust. Use small tests in relationships. Try asking a question in a new way for 1 week, or try one short habit. Listen fully for 3 minutes at dinner each night. Test a habit for 1 week. Note how the person responds. This test will tell you if the new step helps. Practice repair steps for when a talk goes wrong. Stop. Breathe. Say a short apology. Ask what would help. Act on a simple repair. For example, I am sorry I interrupted. I will listen now. Or, I am sorry I raised my voice. I will speak softer and try to hear you. Small repairs matter more than long explanations. If a person uses harsh words, name the feeling without adding judgment. Say, I hear your anger. I want to listen. If the words become abusive, set a boundary. Say, I want to listen, but I cannot stay if the words continue. Then leave the talk if needed. Boundaries protect both people and make future talks safer. Teach children simple listening habits. Use a short game. Give each child 1 minute to speak. The listener repeats one sentence. Then switch. This training helps children learn to listen and to speak with care. If you are in a job with many fast meetings, use a one-breath pause before you respond in a meeting. Breathe and do a quick body check. Then answer. This small pause helps you speak less reactively and more clearly. If you need to give bad news, prepare with small steps. Take one slow breath. Check the body. Choose a quiet place if possible. Be brief and kind. Name the fact. Say, I have news. It is not good. Then say the simple fact. Pause and listen. Let the other person respond. Be present to their feeling. If you feel unsure how to talk, practice with a friend. Role play a short talk for 5 minutes. Take turns. Give one sentence of feedback. This simple practice helps you get used to calm words and steady breaths. If a talk repeats the same fight, choose a small habit test. For 1 month, try a new rule. Pause and listen for 2 minutes before answering. After 1 month, check how the rule changed the fights. Small tests change patterns over time. Keep gentle rules for conversations. One rule can be, no phones at the table. Another rule can be, one person speaks at a time. Choose rules that fit your life and keep them short and simple. Rules help presence grow. If you find yourself judging the other person, name the judgment in your mind. Say, I am judging. Breathe and return to listening. Judging makes listening hard. Noting the judgment helps it move on. When you need to show care, a small physical act can help if it is welcome. A hand on the shoulder or a soft touch on the arm may give comfort. Ask if touch is okay when you are not sure. Respect personal space. Keep a habit of short reflections after talks. Write one sentence about what you learned from the talk and one small step you can take. This habit turns talks into learning moments. Use simple phrases to end a talk kindly. Say, thank you for sharing, or I appreciate you telling me, or I want to keep this going if you want. These words close a talk with care and help both people feel steady. Build presence over time. Start with small steps. Take one slow breath before you answer a person today. Do a 3-minute listening practice with a friend this week. Try one small rule at home for 1 week. These small acts add up. Presence helps relationships grow. When you listen fully and speak with calm words, trust grows. Trust builds slowly. It grows from many small moments of care. Keep the steps simple and steady. Keep breathing. Keep checking the body. Keep choosing one small step at a time. Keep taking small steps and make them into simple routines that fit your life. A routine is a set of small practices you do often. Routines do not need a lot of time. They help your mind stop asking what to do next. When you repeat small acts, the habit grows. The habit helps you slow down more often without trying hard. Build routines that are short, clear, and gentle. Make a plan that you can do most days. Small, regular steps are stronger than rare, long sessions. Start with one easy routine for a week. Pick a time of day that you already use. After you wake, after you brush your teeth, or before you eat are good places to begin. Choose one short practice to do at that time. It can be one slow breath, 1 minute of feeling the body, or a short sit for 5 minutes. Keep the practice so short that you can do it even on busy days. When it feels natural, keep it for a week. Then add another small routine if you want. Try a simple morning routine. Sit for 5 minutes with a straight but relaxed back. Close your eyes if that feels safe. Breathe naturally and feel the body. Notice where you hold tension. Do a short body scan from head to feet. If a thought comes, name it thinking or worrying and return to the breath. When the 5 minutes ends, stretch your arms and open your eyes. Stand up slowly. Write one short line about how you felt after the sit. This small morning habit gives the day a calm start. Add a short midday pause. When hunger or work stress rises, stop for 1 slow minute. Put down what you're doing. Breathe in and breathe out slowly a few times. Feel the shoulders and the chest. Say one quiet word such as breathe or calm inside your mind. Then take one small step forward in your day. This 1-minute pause interrupts the rush and helps you choose the next action with more clarity. Create an evening routine that helps rest. Before you go to bed, sit for 2 or 5 minutes and check the body. Notice the jaw, the neck, the shoulders, and the belly. Breathe slowly. Let the muscles soften when you can. Name any strong feeling you feel, tired, sad, or worried. Let the feeling be present and breathe. If sleep does not come, get up and do a quiet task for a short time and then return to bed. Keep the evening routine gentle and short. Use a walking pause when you move in the day. Walk slowly for 1 minute and feel each step. Notice the feet and the legs. Breathe with the steps. If thoughts come, name them and return to the steps. A walking pause is a short, active practice that moves the body and calms the mind. You can do it while moving between rooms, after a meeting, or on your way to a bus. Keep the walk short and full of attention. Link a practice to a daily action you always do. After brushing your teeth, take 1 slow breath. Before you eat, stop and look at the food for a moment and breathe once. After you wash your hands, take a short body check. These links make practice easy to keep. The daily action acts as a cue. When the cue appears, do the small practice. Over days, the cue will remind your mind and the habit will grow. Use gentle reminders if that helps. Choose a soft sound on your phone to remind you to pause. Put sticky notes on the mirror or the fridge with one word, such as breathe. Place a small object on your desk to signal a short break. Keep reminders kind and gentle. Avoid loud or harsh alarms that make you jump or feel rushed. Reminders are tools to help you return to practice, not to create more stress. Set a simple weekly plan that fits your time. For example, try this week plan. Morning 5-minute sit for 3 days. Midday 1-minute pause for 5 days. Evening 2-minute body check for 3 days. Walking pause for 2 days. Keep the amounts small and spread across the week. Record a 1-line note each day about how calm you felt. The note can be 2 words, calmer today or felt tense. This record helps you see progress and patterns. Make your sitting practice easy to start. Sit with a straight but relaxed back. Put your feet on the floor. Let your hands rest on your lap. Close your eyes if that is safe. Breathe naturally for 1 or 2 breaths. Let thoughts come and go. When a thought arrives, note thinking or worry and return to the breath. Do the practice for a short set time. End the sit with 2 full breaths and a small stretch. Keep the sit short at first and increase slowly if you want. Use small checks at work. Before answering email, take one slow breath. Before a meeting, do a quick body check. After a call, take 2 slow breaths and notice how you feel. If your schedule is heavy, take a pause of 1 minute to ask what needs your attention now. These short acts help the mind slow and pick clear priorities. They reduce the habit of reacting to the next urgent item. Keep time blocks small for focused work. Work on one task for 20 minutes or for a shorter time that fits you. Then take a short pause. You can use a timer if that helps. If 20 minutes feels long, try 10 minutes. The aim is steady focus and pause. Doing one thing at a time reduces stress and makes work clearer. After a block of focus, give your body a short break to move and breathe. When life is very busy, shorten your practices. If you have few minutes, do a 1-breath pause before a task. If you have a few minutes more, do a 1-minute breath check. Keep the practice flexible. A long session is not always possible. Small short acts done often are powerful. They build steady calm without needing a large block of time. Use simple practice prompts for the day. Write one small plan on a card you carry. For example, morning 5 minutes, midday 1 minute, evening 2 minutes. Read the card once in the morning. Keep the plan short and doable. When the day changes, change the plan. The aim is steady practice that fits the life you have now. Be kind to yourself when you miss a practice. If you forget a morning sit, do a short pause later in the day. Say to yourself, I missed the morning sit. I will take a 1-minute pause now. Do not criticize yourself. Criticism makes the mind tighten and may lead to stopping practice. Gentle words and small returns help the habit grow. Use a practice partner if it helps. Find one person to share a small routine with you. Check in once a week for 1 minute and say how the practice felt. A partner can remind you and encourage you when resistance appears. Keep the sharing short and kind. Do not use the partner to punish yourself. Use the partner to support steady action. Adapt practices to your body. If sitting causes pain, choose standing or walking pauses. If lying down is safer for you, do short breathing checks while you lie down. If long sits bother your back, sit with support and short breaks. The practice must be safe for your body. If you have health concerns, ask a health professional before starting longer breath exercises. If you feel strong feelings during a practice, slow down. Use short breaths and bring attention to your hands or feet. Name the feeling in one word: sad, angry, or scared. Breathe and stay with the feeling for a moment. If the feeling stays strong, open your eyes and leave the practice. Find a trusted person or a professional to help if strong feelings do not ease. Keep the practice light and flexible. Do not force long sessions when life is tight. Use short times that you can keep. Increase the time only when it feels good. A slow, steady increase is better than sudden long sessions that make you stop. Keep the routine simple and kind. If you travel or change places, keep one small routine. Choose one short practice you can do anywhere. 1 minute of breath, a short walking pause, or a body check while standing can be done in many places. Small portable practices keep the habit alive when life moves. Use a simple daily log. Write 1 line each day with the date and one short note. For example, 20th of April, 5 minutes sit, felt calmer. Or 21st of April, 1 minute pause, felt tense. Keep the notes short and clear. Read the notes after 1 week to see small changes. The record helps you stay steady and notice progress. Set gentle goals. Aim to do short practice most days for 2 weeks. Then check how you feel. If the routine fits, keep it. If it does not fit, change the plan. Avoid strict goals that make you anxious. Gentle goals encourage steady practice. Make a small plan for mornings, for midday, and for evenings. A simple example is this: morning 5-minute sit, midday 1-minute walking pause, evening 2-minute body check. Keep the total daily time short. The aim is steady return, not long effort. When you keep practice small and steady, your mind learns to slow more often. Use reminders that match your life. If you use a phone, often choose a soft tone or a vibration. If your phone distracts you, use a small sticky note on the lamp or the fridge. A visual cue can be a small stone, a card, or a bracelet. Put the cue where you will see it and link it to a practice. Keep the cue simple and friendly. Teach family or housemates about your routines. Tell them you will take a short pause before meals or before some talks. Ask for a quiet moment when you need it. Shared routines can make home life calmer. Keep the rules short and clear so everyone can follow them. Practice gentle breathing checks during the day. Breathe in and breathe out slowly 3 times in a small break. Count the breath softly in your mind 1, 2, 3. Do not force the breath. Keep it gentle. These short checks help your nervous system learn a calmer rhythm. When work reaches many tasks, choose 3 important things for the day. Do one of them with full attention and short pauses. Leave the other items for later. Choosing fewer tasks keeps the day manageable and makes the work clearer. Use the routines to support focused work on the chosen task. If perfectionism blocks practice, set smaller steps. If you need to do a 5-minute sit and it feels too much, start with 1 minute. Say to yourself that 1 minute is enough for now. Gentle reduction reduces resistance and helps you return to practice more often. Try a 1-week simple plan to start a routine. Day 1, morning 5-minute sit and write 1 note. Day 2, midday 1-minute pause and write 1 note. Day 3, evening 2-minute scan and write 1 note. Day 4, walking pause for 1 minute and write 1 note. Day 5, morning 5-minute sit and 1-minute breath before lunch. Day 6, 1-minute check after work. Day 7, review the notes and choose what to keep. Keep the week small and doable. If a practice causes more stress, stop and change it. A routine should help, not harm. If practice becomes a rule that makes you anxious, make the steps shorter and kinder. Ask a friend or a teacher for support. A gentle change brings practice back into your life. Use short guided practices when you need structure. A guided audio can lead you through 5 minutes of breathing or a short body scan. Choose a calm voice and a short track. Follow the guide and then write 1 line about how you felt. Guided help can make practice easier at the start. Keep a simple phrase to return to your routine. Say to yourself, 1 short step, or 1 breath now. Use the phrase when you forget. The phrase is a light cue, not a rule. It helps you come back to practice without pressure. Practice patience. Small routines change the mind and body slowly. You may not notice big change in one day. Over days and weeks, you will see small differences. You may sleep a little better. You may feel less rushed between tasks. You may speak with more calm. These small shifts show the routine is working. If strong anxiety, panic, or deep sadness is present, use routines as part of a larger care plan. Seek help from a health professional, counselor, or a trusted person. Routines support many people, but they are not a full treatment for serious conditions. Use practice and care together. Keep routines flexible as life changes. Work, travel, family, and health can change your schedule. Adjust the routine to fit each day. Keep the core small steps and change the timing as needed. Flexibility helps the habit last. When a routine feels right, make it part of your day without thinking too hard. Let the small steps become simple habits. Then you will find calm moments sooner and more often. Keep the practice kind and steady. Keep a short note each day. Over time, the small routines will help you move from hurry to clearer, calmer action. Now that your small routines have become steady, watch how they change you over time. Change does not arrive all at once. Small shifts add up slowly. You may notice small calm moments first. These small moments show that the practice is working. Pay attention to those signs. They will help you keep going. Start with a simple record. Each day, write 1 short line about your practice. Use a notebook or a note on your phone. Write the date in words and 1 or 2 words about how you felt. For example, 23rd of March, 5-minute sit, felt calmer. Or 24th of March, 1-minute pause, still tense. Keep the note short. This small record helps you see patterns over time. Check your notes after 1 week. Read what you wrote each day. Look for small changes. Did you have one more calm moment than before? Did you sleep a little better? Did a meeting feel less tense? These small facts show progress. If you do not see change yet, keep going. The mind often needs time to change. Set a gentle weekly review. Once each week, read your short notes for the week. Ask a simple question. Did I have any moments of calm this week? If yes, name one. If no, note what made practice hard. Use this review to pick one small change for the next week. The change can be as small as choosing a different time of day for practice or changing a sitting to a walking pause. Expect up and down days. Some days you will feel calm. Some days you will feel more tense. This is normal. Do not use a tense day to stop practice. Notice the tense day, write one line about it, and return to a short step. Each return matters more than not missing a day. Measure progress with simple signals, not long scores. You can note sleep quality, the number of times you paused during a day, or how many times you spoke more calmly in a talk. Use 1 or 2 simple signals only. Too many measures make the work heavy. Keep the checks easy to do. This helps you keep practice steady. If you choose to use a simple calm rating, pick a small scale and write it in words. For example, rate your calm on a scale of 1 to 5 each day. Use words such as 1 for very tense and 5 for very calm. Write the number in words. This short rating can make small changes visible. But do not use scores to punish yourself. Use them to learn. Set short tests for change. If you want to see if a morning sit helps, test it for 1 week. Write 1 line each morning about how you felt. After 1 week, read the notes. Decide if you will keep the site, change it, or try another small step. Tests help you learn what fits your life. Know your limits. Mindful practice helps many people. It helps reduce worry and bring clearer choices. But it is not a full treatment for severe conditions. If you have strong anxiety that does not ease, frequent panic, deep sadness that lasts a long time, thoughts of harming yourself, or problems that stop daily life, seek help from a health professional. Tell a trusted person you need support. Practice is a support. It is not a replacement for professional care when care is needed. If practice brings up strong feelings or memories that feel too big, stop the practice and reach out for help. Take a break with simple breathing and call a trusted friend or a professional. If you feel unsafe, contact local emergency help. Be safe with strong feelings. Practices can open old pain, and you do not need to manage that alone. Use practice as part of a broader plan for health. Combine short mindful pauses with sleep, good food, movement, and social contact. Talk with your doctor if you have physical symptoms such as frequent shortness of breath, chest pain, or fainting during breathing exercises. If you have heart or lung conditions, check with a health professional before long breathing practices. Keep the practice simple and kind. If a plan feels too hard, make it smaller. If a 5-minute sit is too much, do 1 minute. If sitting causes pain, do a standing or walking pause. Adapt the practice to your body and your life. Small, safe steps are better than strict rules. If you use breathing exercises, do them gently. Do not force the breath. If you feel lightheaded, stop and breathe normally. If you have any doubt, ask a health professional. Gentle breath work is a tool. Use it with care. Find reminders that help you return to practice. A soft alarm, a sticky note on the mirror, or a small object on your desk can bring you back to a pause. Choose reminders that do not stress you. Avoid loud alarms that make you jump. Let the reminders be friendly cues. Use anchors in daily life to make practice steady. Attach a short pause to an action you already do. After you brush your teeth, breathe once. Before you eat, take 1 slow breath. After you sit in your car, take 1 breath and check your body. Anchors keep the practice simple and fit your day. Share the practice with a friend if that helps. A practice partner can remind you and encourage you. Agree on short, simple commitments that you both can keep. Check in once a week and tell each other one short sentence about how practice felt. Keep the sharing kind and simple. If you travel or change places, keep one small portable practice. A 1-minute breathing check or a short walking pause can be done almost anywhere. Carry a small note with one sentence that guides you. When life moves, keep practice small and flexible. Use small prompts for hard moments. When anger rises, take one slow breath and name the feeling. When worry grows, write one line about the worry and then return to the breath. When sadness comes, place a hand on your chest and breathe slowly. Small, simple acts give the body room to change. If you are busy, reduce the practice to one breath between tasks. Even 3 slow breaths before a meeting can change how you speak. Short pauses are powerful when used often. You do not always need long sessions. Many short pauses make a difference. When you work with others, teach short rules that keep calm. Ask for 1 minute of silence before a team meeting. Use short check-ins at the start of a call. These rules help the group stay steady and make clearer choices. Keep rules short and simple so people can follow them. If perfectionism stops you, notice the demand that practice must be perfect to be useful. Name that thought in your mind. Say in your mind, I hear a thought that says I must do it perfectly. Breathe and choose one small step that is good enough. Small, steady steps matter more than perfect but rare sessions. Deal with boredom by changing the form of practice. If sitting feels dull, try a walking pause. If breathing feels plain, try a short body scan. The practice can be brief and varied. Change the shape but keep the habit. Variety can support steady work without more time. If you miss many days, start again with one small anchor. Choose one daily action and attach one 1-minute pause to it. Keep this anchor for 1 week. Build the habit slowly. Missed days are part of the process. Each small return strengthens the habit. Watch results over time. After a few days, you may notice small calm moments. After a few weeks, your reactivity may lower. After a month, some changes may feel more steady. Do not rush for big results. Small, steady changes are the normal path. Use clear, short goals for practice. A goal can be to do a short pause 3 times each day for 1 week, or to try a 5-minute sit on 3 mornings. Keep goals small and measurable with words. When you reach a goal, notice the change and decide the next small step. Keep a simple decision rule for practice when you are tired or sick. If your body needs rest, do a short pause lying down. If you are very tired, reduce practice to 1 breath. Use kindness first. The practice supports life. It should not add harm. Ask for help when you need it. If anxiety does not fall, or if you have frequent panic attacks, speak with a health professional. If deep sadness lasts many weeks, or you have thoughts of harming yourself, reach out to a trusted person and seek immediate help. Mindful practice is helpful for many people, but it is not a cure for all conditions. If you use medication or therapy, tell your care team about your practice. Mindful work can support other treatments. Your provider can help you choose safe breath practices and can guide you when strong feelings appear. Use practice as part of a plan that fits your health needs. Keep learning in small steps. Read a short article, listen to a 5-minute guided practice, or take a short class. Learning one small idea each week can renew motivation and keep practice alive. Keep the learning brief and useful. Try a clear starter plan for the next 7 days. Day 1. Take 3 slow breaths when you wake and write 1 line about how you feel. Day 2. Before you eat lunch, take 1 slow breath and check your shoulders for 10 seconds. Day 3. Do a 3-minute sit with the breath in the morning. Day 4. Take a 1-minute walking pause between tasks. Day 5. Before a call, take 3 slow breaths and check your voice. Day 6. Do a 2-minute body scan in the evening. Day 7. Read your notes for the week and choose 1 small habit to keep. These steps are short. They fit into many days and they build steady skill. When you start today, begin with 3 slow breaths. Stop now and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth or nose in a way that feels safe. Feel the breath and the body for 3 breaths. Notice any thought that comes and let it pass. Then choose one small task to do with full attention. That can be washing your hands, making a cup of tea, or opening a document. Do that task slowly and fully for 1 moment. This is a real beginning. If you feel doubt about practice, return to the small facts. Did a short pause change a meeting? Did a breath slow a strong feeling? Look at the notes you wrote. Small facts will show the path. Use them to guide the next step. Be patient with the process. The mind and body change through repeated small acts. Steady return matters more than speed. Do not push for fast results. Gentle, steady work makes practice last. If you teach or care for others, share one short practice with them. Teach 1 breath before meals or 1 minute of listening before a talk. Keep the teaching kind and short. Shared practice can make homes and workplaces calmer. When you review your progress over months, notice which practices you kept and which you dropped. Keep the ones that fit and drop the ones that do not. Practice must fit your life now. Life changes and so can your practice. If you find a practice that helps a lot, keep it, but do not force it. Let the practice be part of your life in a way that feels natural. If you try to hold a practice tightly, it may become a source of stress. Keep the habit kind and flexible. Practice gratitude in small ways. At the end of a short sit, name 1 small thing you felt grateful for that day. Write 1 short line about it. Gratitude is a small notice that can help the mind hold a different tone. Keep the gratitude simple and brief. If your practice helps your relationships, notice how you speak and listen. Write 1 line after a talk that felt better. Note what you did. Paused, breathed, listened fully. These notes show what works in real life. Make a plan for long-term care. Choose 1 or 2 habits to keep for months. Maybe the morning 5-minute sit and a 1-minute pause before meals. Keep the habits flexible and adjust when needed. Small long-term habits support life more than rare intense work. If you care for children, teach them short pauses that are simple and safe. A short breathing game or a 1-minute listening exercise can help children learn attention. Keep the steps short and playful. If you find old patterns return, use the tools again. Pause, breathe, check the body, and choose 1 small step. This method works again and again. It is not a one-time cure. It is a skill you can use your whole life. End with a clear start. Take 3 slow breaths now. Notice your body. Choose 1 small step and do it with attention. Keep the practice short and kind. Begin again and again. At the end of this video, you have learned a simple path to slow the rush of the mind. You learn to notice thoughts without trying to push them away. You learn to use the breath as a steady point to return to calm. You learn to feel the body and to let emotions move by naming them and breathing. You learn to add short pauses and to do 1 thing at a time. You learned how to meet resistance and boredom with calm attention and small changes. You learned a method to make decisions slowly by testing ideas in small, reversible steps. You learn to bring presence to conversations by listening fully and by pausing before you speak. You learned how to build simple routines with short practices that fit your day. You learned to watch progress with short notes, to know when to seek help, and to begin with 3 slow breaths and 1 small task. Keep the steps gentle. Keep them steady. Small repeated actions will change how you meet life.